hearing or whatever the case is. And I don't know why he had to try to dress not like himself to go to this court hearing, but this is the girl here. And apparently there's like a long history with him and this girl. He's mentioned her mad times. And apparently, if we're talking about beefs he's been in, you can say whatever about the one with him and Kendrick, but apparently he was beefing with Dillon Brooks over this girl. This is like crazy. Like this just like blow my mind because I was listening to these songs. I never knew who everything was going at, but apparently her nickname is like Baby M, right? Let me give you like the short of everything. Apparently this chick, I don't know if she's an escort, whatever she is, Drake blew millions of dollars on her, right? Like, I don't know why, right? I guess he sung about it and rapped about it. Apparently she was some scammer or something. She went to court. She got locked up. Apparently Drake bailed her out, paid all her lawyer fees and restitution, which was like $600,000, bought her a G-Wagon, right? And after all of that, bro, she ended up like sucking and fucking on Dillon Brooks, who everybody knows is just the annoying nigga from Memphis Grizzlies, who then played in Toronto for a little bit. Now he's on the Houston Rockets. And apparently Drake was like tight about Shorty like fucking with him. And if you listen to Drake's lyrics, Drake starts dissing Dillon Brooks, not only for that, but for some other reasons too, because like I'm gonna show you the thing. Like he did like a Q&A. And essentially, I kind of have a lot of respect for this chick. She finessed millions out of Drake, finessed probably hundreds of thousands and millions out of Dillon Brooks. She's with none of them. And they're like in like this kind of war or simp wars or trick wars between each other, while this chick is just fucking running it up. And then Drake uses her as an interlude for his motherfucking, not interlude, but like an interlude for one of his songs where she is, I don't know if he secretly recorded her. She's talking shit about Dillon Brooks, talking about how broke he is. And it's kind of crazy because like I think Drake is using it as a flex, like, yeah, nigga, she says you were broke as shit and I'm rich as shit. And I'm like, damn, girls have it so easy. Drake is flexing on how much he did for her while calling the other nigga who she also fucks. Because here's the reality about it. These girls, whether they fuck you on an air mattress or fuck you on a private jet, that's a jumbo jet like 2 million feet in the air, she's still fucking both of y'all. But this is kind of super interesting. So, this is the shorty here. This is like pictures of her and Drake. So it's kind of recent, right? Drake is like, yo, more life to the real bad kid, my evil one. We locked in. He even tagged her, right? If you want to see the girl, this is how she looks. Which I'm like, yo. I'm like, it would make sense that Drake, like, no matter all that Drake falls for like some Toronto scammer, right? Who got him bent up. Anyway, this is Shorty right here. I don't know. What y'all rate her? 10 out of 10? I don't know. I guess. Are these real or fake? Or some fake tits? I don't know. Whatever. Cool. Anyway, I guess this is his flavor. Yo, what happened to Drake saying he likes BBWs? Yo, did Drake finesse us for that, bro? These chicks do not look like the chicks that he was telling us he liked at the beginning of his career. Or maybe he's changed it. He just changed what he likes. Anyway. Now, a few songs his catalogs his relationship with her. Obviously, there's he mentions this girl on Central C Freestyle Drake. When they did the on the radar freestyle, the dude, I think he says something about her, I guess he calls her Baby M. Like, I don't know what the fuck. So he says on the line, he says, I tell Baby M what she did to the kid, then I line her like emo. She don't rock my clothing line when we had one shirt to go with the jeans, though. Now, man like me and Clint can't afford. Okay. So that was like I don't know if that's a shout out or a diss. But then if you go to another song, which is called Another Late Night with Drake, he mentions, or he's like aiming at, remember, she was fucking with Drake, stops dealing with Drake, and goes to Dillon Brooks. And Drake just started dissing Dillon Brooks. Hey, think about this pill I took, pillow talking. Shorty rinsing Dillon Brooks. I can't believe this nigga's talking. And apparently she gets with Dillon Brooks, right? So he's piping her out, which I look at this whole, first of all, by the way, I'm not speaking down on the boy, because I need him to trick and simp like this, that we could get this music. This music is fire. And there is also an angle where he uses these random thoughts or escorts as like just muses to make great music, and that's amazing. That's cool. But when you hear the story, you're like, what the fuck? So I actually like that he does this, but usually sometimes I don't know the story till it's mad late. Okay, anyway. And obviously I'm not asking him about this shit. Like, no, this is part of the music creation process. You know what I mean? You got to go trick on some bitches, simp on them, spend millions on them, and then make a good song. Cool. So, it's not even really about the girl. It's more about the Dillon Brooks thing, because I'm like, wait, Drake had a beef with Dillon Brooks? Yo, what? I thought this was a shout out. But it says Shorty rinsing Dillon Brooks. So apparently Shorty, the chick was fucking using Dillon Brooks for flights. He was buying her shit. All type of stuff was happening. And let me see. What's this shit called here? Oh, Dillon Brooks. And apparently their issues also came out. It's always about a girl, ain't it? That's why it's easy to say why when people are like, yo, why everybody switch up on Drake? It's always over a girl. Listen to this. So apparently when he was playing for like Team Canada, I guess during the Olympics or something like that, which by the way, ain't this Shea Gilligan or whatever his name is? I know he was Canadian. But anyway, they did like a Q&A on Team Canada about who would you pick, Drake or Ryan Reynolds? Is Ryan Reynolds from Canada? I'm guessing so. And everybody on the team picked Drake, but Dillon Brooks said Ryan Reynolds. Listen.
Canadian, Drake or Ryan Reynolds?
Drake. All right, Drake.
Drake.
Drake. I'm gonna go with Drake. 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 I'm a Drake guy. Drake. 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 Ryan Reynolds.
Favorite Canadian.
And apparently it's because, they're smashing the same girl, right? So Drake basically, is, which by the way, women have it so good. Like Drake is rapping like, yo, I got more money, this and third. The girl don't give a fuck. She's getting penis from both of y'all, right? Hey, thinking about this pill I took, pillow talking, Shorty rinsing Dillon Brooks, which means she's using my guess. Can't believe this nigga talking damn. I think this is after he picked Ryan Reynolds. My bank account is Magnolia Millie rocking. Okay. And then I found out that same girl, right? Shorty here, if I can find her again. Let's see. Where is her picture? Then we find out that Shorty here, he rapped about on Hours of Silence. So Drake has a song, Hours of Silence, on Her Loss. And if you hear the lyrics, supposedly, like, this is down bad Drake. Listen how Drake is talking about this chick, bro. She must have that fire. Listen to how he's talking about this chick. And apparently this is all real, right? He says, I guess he's like, I don't know if they went through a fallout or something. He's like, yo, but it's my fault. He said, but I turn you. But by the way, the whole chorus is saying, gotta turn my bitch up. So you know what that means. I gotta give you every dollar my fans gave me, right? Women have it so easy. So he's like, yo, but I turn you up. It's my fault. Burning cash like it's lit on fire. Penthouse and soon you retire. I fulfilled all of your desires because you know that you're mine and it's my fault. It's my fault. It's my fault. For once, I take accountability. It's my fault that you got superpowers on your knees. Oh, yeah. So she's a throw goat. Oh, my God. Let's look at her again. Yo, these chicks that be having like the blow up lips, they be sucking dick good? Clearly she must, right? He says she got superpowers on her knees. Holy. God damn it. Head game is crazy. Bumbleclot. All right. So he raps, or he sings. He says, it's my fault for once. Don't keep you grounded on your feet. It's my fault for once. I drain accounts to make you love me. Nah, this is crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. But hey, it's part of the music creation process. Let's chalk it up. It said, it's my fault for once. It's one-sided loyalty. Yo, it's crazy. Yo, Drake is like the biggest artist in the world. He should be dating like Taylor Swift. How the fuck is a Toronto telly ting that's probably scamming out the ass getting Drake to talk like this? But fuck it. It is what it is, right? It said, it's my fault for once is one-sided loyalty. My fault for once I'm paying lawyer fees. What? Doing things just to set you free to see you breathe. It's my fault for once. I got the wagon, G. Apparently she got a G-Wagon from him, which is crazy. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to show you proof of these things. This shit kind of was, hold on. Wait. Yeah, okay, let me put this over here. Yeah, chat, trust me. I was a little bit shocked when I seen all this shit. Okay. Yeah, so, and apparently the proof of all of this is, look at this shit right here, chat. Wait, hold on. Wait, where's the fucking thing at? Wait, here we go. Is it this? Oh. Give me 1 second. Oh, so here's this. So apparently, so this is her name right here, Myrna Habib. What country is that? Anyway, she was 25 this year or 2022, so she's 27 now. What the fuck they got? This is the U.S. government website too. Collectively, they did 104 months in jail. They had to pay $3.5 million to restitution. What did they do? In a conspiracy to commit wire fraud, scammers, clearly, right? To acquire personal protective equipment, even event tickets. They use whatever to purchase $678,000 worth of tickets to Oklahoma State University athletic events. What the fuck? Okay, so they use stolen credit card. Okay, whatever. Typical scammer shit. If you're from New York or one of these like big cities, every girl that looks good, they're allergic to a job. All they do is scam, right? So she gets in this, and then she was ordered to pay $683,000 in restitution to 8 victims. They're claiming, I don't know if this is true, but like this makes a good story, that Drake supposedly paid the lawyer fees and the restitution for this chick. Oh, I'm like, what? Yo, chick's got it easy. Crazy, right? Buys her a G-Wagon, right? So pays the lawyer fees, right? He says doing things just to set you free, to see you breathe. Cops the G-Wagon, right? I mean, $1 million is nothing to Drake. He's a billionaire though, right? And he says, got you riding around with niggas that are nothing like me, whatever. So cool. And then there is so this was a restitution shit. And then what else happens? Let me see. I don't know. Maybe that was the end of the story. He raps about her again. Oh, no. So his beef with, this is the craziest thing ever. His beef with, what's the nigga name? Dillon Brooks. Like, the mere fact that Drake is beefing with a nigga that's not even an all-star. Like, the nigga's barely in the NBA. The nigga basically is a goddamn high school coach, right? Drake puts on one of his songs, Calling For You, he uses her voice, right? I didn't even know this was her. So apparently, the annoying girl on that song? It's her. Talking about, I don't know if I could play it without it get flagged because it's a Drake song. Calling For You. So apparently Drake uses as like a little interlude break where she's talking about the vacation that Dillon Brooks brought her on. So, you know, Drake is flexing like, yo, I paid $1 million. I gave you this. I gave you that. And whatever. And she's like, I guess, pillow talking to Drake saying, yo, Dillon Brooks, he's a broke ass nigga. Like, he sent me on a whack vacation. Like, he's not like you type shit. You know what I mean? Which I don't know if that's a flex because both y'all penis went inside of her. Like, who gives a fuck? Whether one paid $1 million and one paid $0. If anything, I'm giving props to the nigga who had her in economy. She was tight. She was in economy. Listen to this.
Not playing.
Here. So this is her.
You like me?
Here we go. Okay. It's probably gonna flag it, so I gotta talk all over it, or it's gonna. All right, fuck. I can't play no Drake shit. I know it's gonna flag this shit. Here we go.
I gave a fuck because he said
So this is her talking about Dillon Brooks, and Drake is being petty. He puts this on here to fuck with Dillon Brooks because they both fucked her, but she's saying how much Dillon Brooks is a broke bitch ass nigga. Right? Listen to this.
It was full. We was not full. He said economy was. He said they were.
So this is some entitled scammer from Toronto saying, yo, Dillon Brooks put me in economy to fly to him. Yo, I asked him what's up with the first class flight. He said it was full. I get on the plane, there's mad seats. Yeah, that's called a finesser. Shout out to that nigga for that. I ain't gonna hold you. This is so ungrateful. I'm going to whack ass vacation. Yo, newsflash, you're there to fuck. What do you mean you're on a vacation? Yo, if you don't have a job, your life is a vacation, okay? You got flown out to fuck. If you don't have a job, your life is a vacation. So, W. Dillon Brooks, I ain't gonna hold you.
Is feeding us the same meal every day, like I was like in jail still or something.
She reminiscing on her time in Dillon. Yo, Dillon, you're like barely on the bench. Yo, I seen Dillon Brooks walk off the court one time after shoot around, and he sat like in the third row. Like, come on, bro. Shorty must be fire. She's fucking Drake, Dillon Brooks. Who's a lead player in the Raptors now? He's probably punching dick all up in her tummy. Lead player on Raptors. God damn it. RJ Barrett? Oh, yeah, he punching dick up in her, too. That's probably like the popping chick that if you're the guy in Toronto, you get to fuck, right? Oh, Scotty Barnes hitting it, too. Holy. He looked like he cheap, though. He probably put on a Greyhound. There's a nigga named Grady Dick. Yo, what's going on with Toronto, bro? I've never seen some of these niggas a day in my life. The fuck is Grady Dick? Pause. All right.
You wanted to cry.
Oh, so he said Dillon Brooks went through her phone, probably seen that she's fucking every lit nigga, and he wanted to cry. Oh, okay. So I guess this was Drake flexing on Dillon Brooks. Okay, all right. That was just interesting. I don't know why I care about, but I keep telling you, just like how we were in that song battle, when I know niggas' lyrics is like real, the songs sound better. I'm sorry. When I realized that Dirk and his homies was really sliding through their block and niggas knew they had and buddy ass got shot and they could yeah, I like that shit. I'm sorry. Like, I like when music is real. And it don't got to be about violence. Yeah, Drake is fucking with an escort. Fuck it. It is what it is. I like it. It's real. I could click on her page. And apparently Drake sent a goodbye post to her. Like, Drake really likes this. Maybe I should chill out because she might hit up Drake. Drake hit me with a, yo, Act, that's my ting, bro. That's my ting, Crody. Come on, chill out, Act. Does he like this girl? It's kind of crazy. Apparently this was the post aimed at her. He says, yo, this is crazy, though. Yo, girls have it so good. He says, gifted you things. All right, let me scroll down. I hope this is not to her because he got a picture of him and his mom and Adonis. Like, this can't be to this chick who's a scammer, right? Gifted you things with and without barcodes. Gave you every fiber of my soul. Geostones. What the fuck is geostones? That glowed and Chanel flaps that overflowed. I gave you the tools to avoid reaping what you sowed, but somehow different stories are being told on road. What the fuck? I ain't gonna lie, man. I might have to follow this chick, see what she got going on. She got niggas bent out of shape. Word? What is it, the brain? Yeah, she probably sucking. Yo, she probably could suck a watermelon through a straw. Is she on OnlyFans? Fuck. Wait, Dillon Brooks hit the game winner tonight? No, he didn't. Oh, man, Drake about to diss that nigga again. Oh, man. That nigga won a game. There ain't no fucking game winner, nigga. Like, the fuck are you talking about? No way he hit no game winner. Let me go look. NBA.com. Does he play? Either Drake really loves this girl or he's just that petty. Like, how do you beef with Dillon Brooks? Nigga, LeBron was about to get that nigga deported. Who was he? He was antagonizing somebody. Oh, no, I think it was Draymond. Yeah, Draymond. And Draymond's just a scrappy player. Draymond was about to get that nigga deported. Come on, bro. Houston did play today. Okay. Did he get some time? Let's see. Houston Rockets. Oh, shit. He dropped 16. Oh, shit. He probably fucking any girl in Houston tonight then. Oh, man. Let me see. Did he hit the game-winning shot? Play-by-play. Let's look at play-by-play. Fourth quarter. Let's go all the way down. No. Van Vliet? Who the fuck is that? Ain't this the nigga who told the ref to suck his dick? That nigga's very... He got gangster with the refs. No, nah. Dillon Brooks ain't do shit. Oh, he did. He hit up it was 113, and the nigga hit a 9-foot pull-up jump shot to get the lead, and they kept the lead. So he did hit the game-winning shot. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, that nigga about to DM Shorty again. About to DM Baby M. Okay. All right. Anyway, that was just me going down a rabbit hole of me realizing that Drake's the best rapper and best musician of all time, because even when he's talking about escorts and him tricking millions of dollars, it's real. Fuck it. Cool. All right. Back to regular shit. Kendrick Lamar. That boy. Hold on, make sure I got all my ducks. Hold on. Okay. Oh, so Kendrick Lamar's album is debuting at number 1. By the way, congratulations to him. I think all of his albums debut at number 1. It officially sold, and Luminate via Billboard are certifying this as it sold 319,000 equivalent album units. And if you're wondering how that breaks down, it breaks down to essentially about 285, and you'll see it here somewhere. It's about 285,000 from just streaming, which is SEA, right? TEA, which is track equivalent units, which means if you buy 10 songs, say you buy TV off 10 times, it's counted as one album, right? And that equated for 2,000, and 32,000 came from actual digital album purchases, which was available on his website, Amazon, iTunes, and any other retailers that sold the project. I think maybe even Google Play, not Google Play, but Google Music, you could have bought the album. So yeah, he sold 319 first week, which I think it's a decent number. It's definitely a good number for Kendrick, and I understand that there's a bunch of Drake fans here and Kendrick fans here who want to compare these two. There is no comparison. I keep trying to tell you. Kendrick could die 15 deaths. He doesn't compete with Drake overall for streaming. You can't compare every one of Kendrick's albums to Drake albums. Drake has ran streaming for years. Just forget about it. What you could compare it to is Kendrick's catalog. And him dropping music. And I think this was a stellar release for him, given the fact that, usually when he drops, it's much more songs. The runtime is longer. And it's announced more than just, oh, we're dropping. I thought this was good for Kendrick. This was good for him. Okay. Now, to be very fair, and this is I feel like I'm talking politics here. This is a nonpartisan point. I do think some people, including myself, because I had told you guys I thought he was going to do at least 400,000. I was a little bit disappointed that, again, whether he had just popped up and dropped it randomly, the type of attention that Kendrick has, I thought he was going to do 400,000. Okay. Now, granted, I don't think he flopped at all, but I definitely thought with probably the most anticipation a rapper has had in recent memory. Like, I'm trying to think. The anticipation that I thought he had was probably tantamount to Drake previews. That's what I'm thinking, honestly. And obviously Drake sold 1 million with that. Now, we're not comparing them because these are just two different artists, two different type of projects. But I do believe that the entire culture was waiting on whatever he was going to drop. And for that, I thought at least 400, maybe closer to 5. And no, he did 319, which, again, not a flop, but I thought those Infinity Stones meant a little bit more. Now, granted, I still believe that it's a mixtape. I do believe that there's a deluxe coming. I do believe that's probably going to drop the same week as the vinyls for the project. So I think there's a lot more to come, and I just want to give him some grace because maybe he's dropping more shit. As far as the music on the album, apparently, and salute to Talk of the Charts, it appears that he's gonna join a really prestigious category because apparently his album is slated to be the prediction for the Hot 100 is going to be all 5 of the top 5 will be his songs. So Squabble Up is expected to be number 1. TV Off is expected to be number 2. Luther, number 3 with SZA. Whacked Out Murals, the intro, 4, and then Hey Now. 5. Of course, the next popular song is Reincarnated. That's at number 8. So he's going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Might be 8, depending on, we'll get the official reading of it or the official list tomorrow when Billboard puts it out at noon. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 out of 10. I think that's pretty good too. I think that's pretty good. He joined a prestigious group by being one of, I think, 4 or 5 artists to ever occupy all top 5 of the Billboard Hot 100. Let me see. Billboard. I know it's him, Taylor Swift. I don't know if him, Taylor Swift, Drake. They've done it before. And by the way, Squabble Up is expected to be his third number 1 of 2024. I believe it's his second number 1 as a solo lead artist. And solo artist means lead anyway. I forgot who the other artists are. But anyway. I think it's good. Again, we'll see how it kind of manifests. I'm going to be interested to see how the second and third week goes for this album, because obviously the surprise drop had a lot of people going to listen to it. But in terms of how it carries and lasts through the culture, we'll be able to see in how many people return after the first and second week to still listen to this project. Kendrick has a lot of buzz, but I don't know if people are all the way tuned into the music if it's not seemingly drumming up some type of controversy. But I could be proven wrong, right? Like, if 319 the first week, second week. I'm thinking should be around 150, 170, 150 to 170. If we see like barely 100, that's gonna be a little bit alarming. But regardless, I still think Kendrick's gonna have something else coming soon. So we'll see. All right. Yo, how is it 1:00 already? Jesus Christ. Yeah, give me 1 second. I do love numbers. And these days we're like super in this era of everything being like so politicized. I seen people like, yo, it's the first time we ever see you broke shit down like this. Well, I mean, it's a big album. It's a big album that a lot of people are talking about. I'm not breaking it down to hate on a nigga. It's like, bro, he sold 319. Again, I personally don't believe we compare Kendrick to Drake numbers wise. Like, with all due respect to any of the K-bots or whatever you want to call yourself, like, they just don't compare, right? Like, Kendrick, like, just to put this in perspective. Hold on. Just to put it in perspective, right? Just to put it in perspective, I think, did this come out today? I'm trying to make sure I get this right.
So, the Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef, you feel me, has recently been reunited again. Are we surprised? No. Drake has a tour for Australia planned, and his first day is the first day. You mean me? The day of the Super Bowl, I mean. And I'm not gonna lie, Drake shouldn't have done that. Drake should have just chilled out. The suing, the corny, like, you feel me? I love Drake as an artist, but I'm not gonna lie, like, the more and more and more stories you hear about Drake, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, Drake is, you feel me? You feel me? He's a very slimy man, bro. Like the story about him paying for the girl's feel me, getting her body done. Well, not getting her body done, paying for all her lawyer fees and all that stuff. Like Drake is just, I don't know, bro. Like Drake is just Drake, man. Like, hey, sometimes you feel me. I agree with Ak. I like a rapper that raps what they live, and feel me. Hey, man. Hey. On face front, what Drake says looks cool, but the problem with Drake is when you go and dig deeper into what he says, like what Big Act does, man, gets a little tricky, man. Like Dillon Brooks is you feel me? He's piping a girl out. He's putting her on, you feel me? Probably Spirit Airlines. You feel me? All the way in the back of the plane. Drake's probably first class private jets. Bro, just to do the same thing, and then you're calling him. Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I mess with Drake heavy, but that's corny, bro. Like, that's not a flex, bro, that you spent all that money to pipe out a girl that the same dude's piping out for 100 times less. And she called him broke. But I guarantee you she'd still go right back to him and do the same thing if you stop messing with her. It's crazy, man. But it's your boy Big Act News. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how you guys feel about the whole thing. How do you guys feel about Drake?